Namaskar. Today, as part of Section D of Periodic Test 1, we will be summarizing Chapter 4, Reproductive Health for Reciprocal Teaching. Before we distribute the chapter into 5 broad subtopics that examine the problems and strategies of reproductive health, video by Pahul Sachdeva, population explosion and birth control, PowerPoint presentation by Vanshika Sahani, medical termination of pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, animated slides by Devanshi Khurana, infertility, animated slides by Sana Rajput, and case study by Jonah Roy Biswas. Let us understand the term reproductive health. The term simply refers to healthy reproductive organs with normal functions. However, it has a broad perspective and includes emotional and social aspects of reproduction. According to World Health Organization, WHO, reproductive health means a total well-being in all its aspects of reproduction: physical, emotional, behavioral, and social. Reproductive health, problems and strategies. The late 1940s and early 1950s were decisive years for India, a newly independent nation. While certain leaders were busy charting the country's economic policies and growth, others were formulating national policies that focused on the people's reproductive health as a social goal. These policies led to the establishment of Family Planning Association in 1949. In 1951, the government launched a series of action programs and plans called family planning. This move made India one of the first countries in the world to have chalked out national family planning. Later, in 1997, the government initiated reproductive and child health care programs that focused on creating and spreading awareness about various reproduction-related aspects, such as contraception, infertility, as well as providing support and facilities. For instance, people in rural India still do not have access to information relating to sex and reproduction. Hence, various governmental and non-governmental agencies have been roped in to propagate sex education with the help of audiovisual and print media. Realizing the unreliable information often gathered from movies, friends, and magazines that can create myths and misconceptions and an unhealthy attitude, sex education is increasingly being encouraged at school so as to provide relevant and age-appropriate information to adolescents. Further, educating those in marriageable age groups about birth control options and importance of a healthy family size, care of pregnant women, postnatal care, and breastfeeding, along with education of equality of gender, is equally important, along with the measures to prevent social evils like sex abuse and related crimes. Successful implementation of various action plans to attain reproductive health requires strong infrastructural facilities, professional expertise, and material support. A part of these plans is the ban on amniocentesis for sex determination, to legally check on the increasing menace of female feticides and massive child immunization. In it, some of the amniotic fluid of the developing fetus is taken to analyze the fetal cells and dissolved substances. This procedure is used to test the presence of certain genetic disorders such as Down syndrome, hemophilia, and sickle anemia to determine the survivability of the fetus. Did you know that Saheli, a new oral contraceptive for females, was developed by scientists at Central Drug Research Institute, CDRI, in Lucknow, India? Better awareness about sex-related matters, increased number of medically assisted deliveries, and better postnatal care, leading to decreased maternal and infant mortality rates, increased number of couples with small families, better detection and cure of STDs, and overall increased medical facilities for all sex-related problems, etc., all indicate improved reproductive health of the society.